What's up, lads and ladies? Today I'm going to be talking to you about Battlefield 1 and the map that is St. Quentin Scar. But first, apologies in advance for jumpy gameplay in the background. You'll see what I mean by jumping in a minute, just kind of skipping from one video to the next. It's just disconnections, all that stuff, and probably just bad gameplay. Anyway, on with the video. So by now you've probably seen some shape or form of gameplay of this map, or maybe you've played it yourself already. I haven't been lucky enough to actually play this game yet. But I have seen bits on YouTube, so that's what I'm kind of using for this video. But I will be buying an Xbox One just for this game when it comes out, because what I've seen so far, I can say that I am really liking it a lot. This map is an absolute war zone. Almost everything can be destroyed. When I say almost, there are a few buildings or sides of buildings that they do not break, or else infantry would have zero cover at all. But yeah, the rest you shoot at it, it will break. Going through the points for conquest, point A is called the Burning Mill, which is obviously a mill which is on fire. Around this mill is a maze of trenches, which I hope there is a lot of in this game. I would love to see just an infantry-based team deathmatch map in this game, just in trenches. But I'll go into maps I want to see in further detail in another video. So back to point A. These trenches all have street names. There's also a stationary AA gun, which is very good at taking out aircraft and dealing damage to the airship. Point B is called the monastery, which is a ruined building which must have been a monastery, I presume, according to the name. From what I've seen, it looks like it would be quite hard to attack as infantry, because it is mostly surrounded by open fields. But I think that is good. It will feel like a charge at the point, especially if you're moving with your squad rather than moving from cover to cover, and it could give it a World War I feeling to it by doing a charge. The C point is called Ruined Village, and yup, you guessed it, it is a village that has been absolutely flattened to the ground by bombing runs, etc. It is a good point for infantry because some of the buildings cannot be broken. Perhaps DICE will make a color code system so players know what's breakable or not in the finished version. For example, maybe they could have houses with red bricks break and ones with that are grey or something just always break. That's up to DICE to find out. D point is the townhouse. It has a big capture radius, so there are often big battles, and from what I've seen from the likes of gaming YouTubers like Level Cap, Matimio, Jack Frags, this place usually has a lot of fighting in it. There are plenty of houses to hide in for infantry, but again the houses are very destructible, so don't be staying in the one spot for ages in the house because it's likely to be blown up. E is called backyard, and it has a couple of outhouses and barns. Again, lots of wooden doors and windows which can be chopped down as well. Also, most doors into houses in this map can be opened and closed, or even bayonet charged through the door and kill an enemy on the other side if there is an enemy on the other side. And finally, the F point is called Windmill, which is, you guessed it, a windmill. It's a sniper's paradise really. It overlooks point E and C in the map, but if you are the German army, be careful because it is the closest point to the UK deployment point, so tanks regularly pass through there. And yeah, that's all the points. Yeah, a bit on the airship. The losing team gets an airship. I don't know when it spawns. I think it's just randomly halfway through the game. But yeah, it's a big airship and it can be flown, and there's guns on the bottom of it. I think there's AA guns on the top for against like airplanes coming in. Yeah, and when you exit the airship, you spawn on the top of it and you can snipe. A lot of people snipe from there. Also, that's kind of the Levolution moment as well. Once it's shot down, it comes crashing, burning down to the ground, and you see kind of the wreckage of it afterwards. I'm not sure, does this only crash in the same spot every game, or does it actually crash wherever it is destroyed? But it looks really cool, so that will be enjoyable to try when I do get this game. Can't wait for it to come out. And yeah, that's all from me really today. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy the gameplay in the background. And if it's still on, I will leave you watch the rest. But anyway, that's all from me today, so goodbye.
Get in, quick!
Supplies just got dropped. We've neutralized objective Bravo. I've spotted a hostile AT soldier east of your current location. Defend this objective! Objective Bravo is now under our control. Soldiers, defend this objective! Be advised, missile strike inbound. Stand by.
Somebody come pick me up!
We have lost objective Alpha.